We're here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle, struggle creates strength, and strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
you put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
if you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Ram. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass at times.
As you know, as a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose.
Even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part.
Click the link below and get your tickets to the Game Kings 2, The Definition of a Man seminar in Las Vegas, Nevada, Labor Day weekend, September 3rd, featuring Boss Mac Topsoil, Steve the Dean Williams, Mr. 1950, Afi Kingdom, King Dre, and hosted by Miles Cunningham and yours truly, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. So make sure you click the link below to get your tickets today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Yo, we here. Get the masculine identity soap. That's a fact. Hold on, let me flip it. Here, right there. Boom, boom, boom. Make sure y'all go get y'all soap, man. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets to the seminar. If there are any left, I don't even know.
Listen, yo, I don't even know. Last time the planner hit me up. Shout out to the planner. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. But she let me know that it's only 10 tickets left, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And that was yesterday. She let me know that.
Right.
You understand me? So
if y'all ain't get the tickets, I don't know what to tell y'all.
Because niggas think they could just wait till the last minute and do whatever the fuck they want. Hey. And on top of that, if you show up to the seminar and you don't smell like you use some masculine identity soap, then we're not letting you in. No. But to be clear, there is a dress code. We're looking for business casual. Don't come looking bummy, man. Please. I really don't want to I don't want to have to send niggas away, bro. I really don't. I really don't. So please come dress nice. I mean, if you can't afford a suit, then do your best to look neat and clean. You understand what I'm saying? I'm so serious. Like I said, the reason why we're trying to create an experience. You understand? We want every man there. We want every man there to, to have a certain decorum about him. You understand? We're trying to do something where we're trying to do something where everybody there is there for a reason, right? And we're trying to do an experience, and there's a certain type of sophistication and decorum,
right?
You understand that we're trying to provide. Now, speaking of decorum, before we get into the topic, I just want to talk about. Shout out to all my niggas in Dubai, man. Yo.
Real shit.
Hey, shout out to all the niggas in Dubai. Shout out to my actual men running the country in the Emirates.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out because see, a lot of these, again, no problem with the passport bros. I don't got no problem with y'all niggas. But what I'm saying is, y'all niggas is running to South America and the Philippines, right? For sexual submission.
Right. Shout
out to my niggas in Dubai that is looking for that real, like, feminine, put a bitch in her place type of submission.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck the sex and the sex work.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck the submission that has to do with sexual attraction. I'm talking about submission. Like, a woman knows she can't even raise her fucking voice at a nigga. Huh? All of you, trust me, boo boo. All of you bitches on that type of time. All of you
with the neck.
All of you broke neck bitches. All of you putting your hands in a nigga face. All you bitches on that type of time. Go to Dubai. Fuck around and find out.
Right. So for those who don't know, shit got arrested for what? For yelling at somebody or
she got arrested for yelling at a nigga though. She got arrested for raising her voice at a nigga. Are you kidding?
That's crazy.
I'm gonna bring up the fucking story. Arrested for a woman in Dubai arrested for yelling. Arrested for yelling at a nigga. Are you
But see, again, like I was saying this offline, I was like, see, that's stupid of her for not realizing the laws and the customs of where she going at. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta know where the fuck you at.
Hold on. Let me see if I can share this. Let me see if I can share screen. Share Houston woman. Let me see. Can you see this?
Yeah, hold on. Let me put that up. Let me see if we can put that up real quick.
Can you see it now? Let me see if you can hear it, because this sometimes it should be on some bullshit. They don't want to let me. Can you hear this?
Yeah, we can hear it.
I can hear it. All right, cool. Well, let me pull it back. Let's just play the story real quick, man.
The last 2 months are described as terrifying for a Houston woman who we're told is being detained in Dubai. Fox 26's Domly Keith joining us live near downtown Houston with why she's being held. Domly.
Well, the crime she's charged with may surprise you, and Dubai is increasingly becoming a vacation spot for a number of Houston women. One who's there right now, according to her social media page, is trying to get back to the Bayou City, but according to her mom, her passport has been confiscated because she was charged with screaming in public.
What? What?
Man, that's crazy.
All you females who be worried. Oh my God, I hate going out and getting catcalled and. Right.
It also could result in prison time, so it's very scary.
She's not even in prison yet.
That's crazy.
What she did could result in actual. She's just being detained and jailed at the moment.
Trip turned terrifying for Tiara Young Allen when her mom says she was a passenger in a friend's rental car and they got into an accident there in Dubai. Tina Baxter says when her daughter went to the company to retrieve her ID, credit card, and other items left in the rental, Baxter says it did not go well.
She found out that she could only receive those items if she paid an undisclosed amount of money. She dealt with a very aggressive individual, a young man there who was.
And by the way, this is a third party story. She don't know all of that for sure. Because she talking about, she dealt with an aggressive individual, blah, blah, blah. Right. And another thing to consider, too, is in a lot of countries in the Middle East, women are not even allowed to drive. Okay. Right. Now, according to the story, it was her and a friend in a rental car, two females in a rental car, and they got into an accident. So imagine two females in a car that got into an accident in a country that has a tradition or a previous tradition, because Dubai is fairly a new city, but it's a city that is made from a culture where women can't drive.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So imagine you and your homegirl get into an accident, or possibly, because we don't know, but they may have caused the accident. You're driving in a different country with different traffic laws, all that type of shit. So number one, traditionally, you're not even supposed to really drive like that. And second of all, the accident might be your fault. You understand? So there's a couple of things in that situation that have to be considered to really understand what actually went down.
Screaming at her.
So she said that the guy was screaming at her. Let me pull it back just a little bit. Hold on.
A very aggressive individual, a young man there who was screaming at her.
Baxter says her 29-year-old daughter ultimately yelled back at the rental car agent, she says, resulting in her being charged for screaming there in Dubai.
Now, look at this bitch with this green hair now. Does she look like the type of bitch that's going to wait to be screamed at to scream back at somebody?
My question is this. Did she get arrested for screaming, or did she get arrested for screaming and being a woman?
Well, all right, let me pull it back some.
Our agent, she says, resulting in her being charged for screaming there in Dubai.
And so she is in jail for one reason and one reason alone. She raised her voice. In that country, a female is not even allowed to raise her voice. If she raises her voice, it's punishable by jail time.
It's been very emotional. There are some days I stay up all night crying.
They have a strict law system that is really based on theocracy.
This website warns, quote, laws and customs are very different, so be aware of your actions to ensure they don't offend while in United Arab Emirates. Now, after Baxter says her daughter was charged with screaming in Dubai, her passport has been taken, and the American social media influencer who works as a truck driver can't leave the UAE, according to her mom. And her mom says she's been placed under a travel ban pending the outcome of the investigation.
It's very frightening. The longer she's been there, the more reality has started to kick in.
In our opinion, she did not commit a crime. Don't punish women for doing the same thing a man can do in Dubai. It's not fair and it's not right.
See, now that nigga's a simp, straight up and down. That nigga's a bitch ass nigga simp right there. I don't fucks with him. But anyway.
No, but it's funny though, because that's all I was wondering. I'm like, okay, is it because she's a chick? Or is it because she was screaming? You feel what I'm saying? Now, this is the thing. I kind of agree with him to an extent. in the sense of if you're talking about like because she said that the dude was yelling at her, and then she yelled back at the dude, right? So I feel like if it's gonna be yelling, then everybody got to get it for yelling. You understand what I'm saying? But if it's a thing where, you know, because like my thing is this, right? I believe that people are like men and women are definitely not equal. If we're talking about laws, though, you can't say, well, listen, you can cross the street on red, but you can't. You know, like that shit is weird to me. That's like that remind me of fucking like, you know, back in the day, you can't drink in water fountains. You know what I mean? Like on some weird ass shit. You know, that's what I'm asking. Was it because she's a woman or was because she was screaming? So if the law is you can't scream, hey, that's your law. That makes sense to me because that's just how you want to run your shit. But if you say, well, you can't scream because you're a bitch, that's weird to me. I can't fuck with that. I can't do it.
well, look, nigga, I'm all for it, nigga. Fuck all that. I know that men and women ain't equal, and I'm for the difference. However, one thing I heard someone say, and maybe I have to fact check it.
Right.
But I saw another video where they were playing in juxtaposition. This woman, she did a video about the different laws in Dubai, period. Right. And they were saying that you can't use profanity in public.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. It says, can you go to jail for cursing in Dubai? It says, he said the legal ramifications, according to Article 373 of the UAE Criminal Code, using the F word in public is illegal because it disgraces the honor of the modesty of a person. The maximum penalty for cursing is 1 year in jail and a fine up to 10,000 dirhams, or whatever that is. I guess that's Dubai money.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying. Is it anybody can't curse or just women?
That's what I'm saying. So what the reason why I bring it up is to say that law is for everyone.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. That's crazy.
Everyone. So that's what I'm saying. I don't really know if it has anything to do with the fact that she's a woman. However, one thing I do know is that based on the religion and some of the things that I know about the Middle East, I know that there are certain things that women cannot like do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if we're talking about you can't curse, then maybe that's one of those things. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then because you got to remember, like, for example, there's the law, but then there's how police act when it's a nigga.
Right. Exactly.
So it could be the same type of thing where there's the law over there, but then there's how people act when it's a bitch.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking too.
In certain situations, it just feels more disrespectful. It's a bitch yelling at a nigga. Because if it was a bitch yelling at a bitch, maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
Right.
But for the fact that it's a bitch yelling at a nigga, like we really can't have that.
Right.
You know like maybe if it was two men going back and forth, maybe it wouldn't have been so bad. Maybe if he had said the F word, then he would have been like, well, you can't curse at me and blah, 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 then send him to jail. But if it was two men, cool. If it was two women, cool. But I think somewhere in there, the fact that it's a woman arguing with a man,
right,
it's no good. And with all due respect, I'm for that.
Listen, I'm telling y'all right now, anybody in Dubai that's watching that fucks with us, I'm letting you know now, I'm never coming there. I'm never coming to your country. So just have to watch me on here. I'm sorry. I'm never coming to Dubai ever. I'm sorry, it ain't happening.
No, it's crazy, man. And you know, even they played another story where they were showing you how, like, if for a woman to go a certain place, especially unaccompanied, they have to put on a hijab. They have to cover their hair and their body and shit like that. Like, bro, I like the example of it, and we could kill this shit. Yeah. I like the example of it all. Right now, I mean, not that I agree that because I'm not happy that woman is arrested. Don't get me wrong. Right. I'm not really happy about that. Right. But what I'm saying is this is the power of structure. This is the power of code.
Right.
Like, cause we talk about it all the time. Hey, if a woman is wasting your time, if a woman is not on your program, if a woman is disrespecting you, don't give her your time or energy.
Right.
Now, in my opinion, if every man listened to what we said, like, let's just say every man was on the Bad Boy membership and followed it as if it was the law. women who behaved in a certain way in the street would be sent to social jail. You know, like how you go to Facebook jail or something where they suspend your account. When if all the, like, let's just say, you know how men are afraid to approach a woman because they're afraid the woman might embarrass them or some shit, right?
Right.
Let's just say we're you know, it's some men at a party. And the guy goes up to a girl, hey, how you doing, girl? How you doing? You know, you look good, blah, 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 blah. And then she'd be like, get the fuck away from me, nigga. Rah, rah, rah.
Right.
And everybody in the party notices her belligerence.
Mm-hmm.
And then word gets around about that particular woman. And then no nigga fucks with her for like the next 6 months. Like nobody holds a door for her. Nobody says anything to her. Everybody puts her in social jail.
Right.
Don't you think women would behave differently in general?
Yeah, pretty much.
But what do we have, though? What do we have? We have women who behave badly, who are disrespectful. Mm-hmm. And what do niggas do? Still give them attention.
Right, exactly.
Still get them pregnant. Still buy them shit. Still take them to state dinners and still try to... You understand?
Right.
So the reason why I like the story so much is because it's an example of how it could be if every man stuck to their guns and was for real about this shit. Like, because look, you just read the story. It says you can't use the F word in public because it takes away from the respectability of every person.
Mm-hmm.
So what is that basically saying? It's saying that everybody has a certain level of value about them. So therefore, we cannot behave in a certain type of way to devalue ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what so it's like if every man understood his value and his place in society, we would not behave in a way to devalue ourselves. And one way to behave in a way to devalue yourself is to give a woman time, attention, and resources that don't fucking deserve it.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. And the thing is,
tricking.
Right, because the thing is, I do appreciate the fact that they have a sort of, you know, because the thing is this, in every country they have their laws, the laws of the structure, right? And so the thing is that in their situation, though, in my personal opinion, their shit is too extreme to me. That's just my personal opinion, because they talking about you can't even kiss in there in Dubai. Like, you get arrested for kissing a bitch in public.
Really?
Yeah.
I probably can't go.
That's what I'm saying. They way too. They on the whole other end of the spectrum. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I respect the fact that, okay, this is what your shit is, but I'm like, I can't rock with that at all. I'm like, that shit crazy. So but that's the thing. That's why you gotta understand and research when you go to these places before you go to these places, because you got to know what's acceptable and what's not, so you didn't get caught up. Because you be up in there tonguing down some bitch in the street and shit. Next thing you hear the fucking cops pull up on you and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now that you said that, I can't go to Dubai.
I can't do it.
Because I'm the type of nigga, no matter where I am, if my woman walk past me, she go and get slapped on the ass.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I don't like, it's like an instinct for me. My woman walks past and it's like, I'm gonna get arrested for that. Yeah, I'm done. I can't go to Dubai. I can't do it.
So Dubai is off the list, people. I'm just letting y'all know. The only time I'm going there is like if a nigga pay us to speak.
Right.
Go from the fucking airport to the hotel to the fucking event, speak, get right back on a plane, and I'm out. You know?
And we can't bring our ladies with us neither.
Can't bring no women, nothing. I ain't looking at nothing. I ain't saying nothing. I'm like, they're gonna be like, did you just say fuck? I'm like, no. I said a fork. I said, can you pass me the fork? I didn't say fuck.
Matter of fact, nah, bro. Because if you do a speech and you say F this or F that.
Right. They're gonna come and get you.
Matter of fact, you know what? You're right. No Dubai for me. No Dubai. Because I'ma say fuck something.
Exactly right.
And if somebody, like, you know how they have those conference rooms in the hotel?
Right.
If somebody leaves the door open and some niggas walking past and I'm over there like, exactly, because these fucking men don't understand their value. And then, excuse me, I heard someone in the room over there, they said the F word, and that is not what we do in Dubai. This is not acceptable. Please arrest that man. Hey, shit, what the?
They're gonna look at you and they're gonna do this. Miles gonna be there taking away.
I'll be done, bro. I'll be done. Nah, you're right. I can't go to Dubai now.
Too much, man. I'm like, I can't with that. It's too much, bro. Like I heard it even in, I think in Bali. I'm not sure if I'm correct, but I heard in Bali, it's now illegal to have sex out of wedlock.
What?
So if with shit like that, I'm gonna not be visiting some places. I just can't do it.
No,
so,
I'm done.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, you can still do it and probably you won't get caught because maybe nobody will catch you. But if you get caught, or let's say you meet a bitch and you fuck her, she might tell somebody and then you get arrested. You feel what I'm saying? Because y'all ain't married and shit. So,
yo, pay me $5 million and I'll come to Dubai, but I'll have to write my speech and just
read it word for word.
Read it word for word and then leave, like for real. Because if I get to freestyle in the game, I'm done. Because I'm gonna be on some fuck this and fuck that and fuck these bitches and stop, believe in your fucking self and you know what I'm saying, masculine fucking identity, nigga. And they're gonna be like, he said nigger, he said fuck, he said nigger again, he said nigger 4 times, and then he said fuck many times. He must be arrested. This man is
exactly.
I'm like, nah, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all good.
Bye with fucking tape on my mouth. I'm not even going to be saying the words. And every time I take the tape off is when he got to do the fucking speech and then I put the tape right back on.
Chill,
I'm
gonna need that $5 million and a speechwriter for real.
But anyway, so guys, so today's topic, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody tuning in.
Lucario's sound effects is on point today. This nigga's hype.
Exactly, because I ain't in that hotel and shit. You know what I'm saying? But man, oh my goodness, got niggas out here scared to go to Dubai now and shit. But but guys, today we're talking about how all men pay for pussy is a myth losers believe, okay, and how to get sex for free. So I'm gonna pull up this video, and this is something that's always been sort of like talked about here and there, where guys who are basically tricks, like to rationalize paying. Now, again, if you want to pay for pussy, ain't nothing wrong with that. We're not, just do what you want to do. But the thing is, when you say all men pay for pussy, that's a goddamn lie. You understand what I'm saying? and dudes don't really understand what's really going on out here. So let me bring up this video real quick. Let me pull up this video real quick. We're gonna break this shit down.
Break it down, but do not use the F word.
You know, right? So in Dubai, you can't say fuck on the internet either?
No, yeah, you can't. Nah, you can't cuss on social media neither.
Wow. So how the fuck wasn't Fresh and Fit them in Dubai? They didn't curse or none of that shit on the.
I don't know. I'd have to hit the playback button.
Because I'm like, how the fuck? That's crazy. But anyway, so this right here is from this channel called, I think, Psych Hacks. And it says all men pay. The more she likes you, the bigger the discount. But see, this is the goofy part about this shit, right? Is that even with the title so far, it's a bunch of bullshit. Because basically, again, it's saying all men pay. Either you're going to get a discount or you're going to have to pay more. What we're saying here is that no, you do not have to fucking pay. And we're gonna break this down too about all of this other shit. But again, I'm gonna start it, stop it. We're gonna get into this. All right, so let's make it happen.
Taraban, and this is Psych Hacks, Better Living Through Psychology. And the topic of today's short talk is all men pay. Now, as we'll see, how much they pay depends on a few different factors. However, when it comes to women, all men pay one way or another. There's this fantastic scene in the movie Jack Reacher where Jack, played by Tom Cruise, is approached by a very attractive young woman in a bar. I'll put a link to the scene in the description below. She makes it very clear that she would like to leave with him, and he replies that he can't afford her. When she indignantly responds that she's not a hooker, he replies that, well, then he really can't afford her.
That's kind of funny though.
No, that's a good fucking movie. I should see that. If you haven't seen that, that's a good movie.
Right. But see, first of all, this whole thing of guys in their mind thinking that they have to actually pay a woman. What it means is that you basically are saying that you as a man are not valuable. Therefore, I need to add more value through monetary gains in order to attract the woman.
Right.
Because I'm not enough. You feel what I'm saying? But let's continue this shit. Let's go.
And this exchange makes people laugh because, like all good jokes, there's some truth to it. In general, when it comes to women, the more transactional the relationship, the less you actually pay. This is because, like, if we're talking about literal prostitution, men in these situations only pay with money. On the other hand, if you're dating for a committed relationship, you're generally paying with time, with attention, with exclusivity, with compromise, and with money. And there is never any guarantee of sex.
Hold on. See, now as we begin, we notice that this is for guys who have no game and they just don't know how to deal with women. So he's saying if you're paying for the prostitute, you just you're gonna pay straight up or whatever. But if you're trying to get into some romantic type of shit, you're dating and all this other stuff without any guarantee of sex, right? Paying with your time and your energy and your effort. Now, what happens is this: when we talk about just strictly sex, though, a lot of guys have this idea or this thought process that you have to actually pay in order to get sex. So they'll say stupid shit like this, and we'll get to this in a minute, but they'll say shit like, well, if you're going on a date, then it's still paying because you're paying on a date, you're paying for food, you're paying for drinks, whatever, to get to sex, right? Or, well, you got to pay with your time. Now, that's the stupidest shit ever because it takes time to do everything. So the thing is, they try to rationalize that with that, right? And see, when guys say shit like, well, you're paying for pussy by going on a date. No, you're only paying for pussy by going on a date if your intention is I need to go on the date to get to the pussy. Then you're paying for pussy because your intention is that. Right. But what happens is if you're actually going on a date to feel a woman out, or you're going on a date because you actually like to go get drinks and do what you do, you're not paying for pussy. See, what happens is this: guys who actually pay for sex, they want other guys who aren't paying for sex to feel like they're the same. And then on top of that, they want you to think they're smarter for just directly paying for sex.
Misery loves company.
Right, but that's not the actual truth, because check this out. Saying that going on a date is paying for sex is like saying going to college is paying for a job. You understand? That doesn't fucking make any sense, because you go to college and you pay your tuition to get your degree, right? But even with your degree, you still have to go and get the fucking job. So you're not guaranteed a job just because you're going to college, but you're paying for the education and the degree at college, and then you still have to take that and then still go out and get the fucking job.
That's a good analogy.
You know what I'm saying? So even when you paying for a date, the date does not guarantee sex.
Right.
So even if you're paying for the date, saying that paying for the date is the same as paying for sex is false, because you're not guaranteed sex because you're paying for a date. But, again, guys, and then the thing is, they want to make it, well, I'm smarter because I'm just giving her the money and you were paying for a date. Well, yeah, that makes sense if I was only paying for a date to fuck. You see what I'm saying? But that's what these motherfuckers don't get. But Miles, what's your thoughts on that before we continue with shit?
No, I mean, the analogy of paying for a college education doesn't guarantee you a job. Like that's pretty much, that pretty much sums it up for me. Like you said, misery loves company. And I think a lot of it just comes from, again, the same thing we always talk about, self-love and certain other things. And the reason why I bring up self-love is because the only reason why you feel like you're doing something that or you feel like you're paying, or like the way that they talk about it as something undesirable.
Right.
Like going out and having a good time with a chick is, they talk about it as if it's not something that they wanted to do anyway.
Exactly. Right.
And it's sad because what you're telling me is that whatever activity you're doing with this female right now, you would never actually do for or with yourself.
Exactly.
That's all you're exposing to me. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know that I've been known to take myself out to drinks. I've been known to take myself out to dinner. I've been known to take myself on trips. You understand? I'll get dressed, cologned up, and just go out for a drive. Like not even go into any venue. Just put on clothes and get in a car and drive around. And just look at shit and just enjoy myself, play my music loud and all that shit. Then take me back in the house. You understand? Now, when you say, oh, well, you're going to pay and you're going to do this, you're going to do that, it lets me know that you don't really love yourself because you don't really take yourself out and do shit. So now that you're out with this girl, you just feel like, oh, man, I'm paying.
Like I just got to do this for her. I got to get through this to get to sex.
I'm doing it for her. It's kind of like, I don't really enjoy my own life on a regular day. But because this girl is here and I want to have sex with her, I have to do this thing and I hate doing it. And it's like, yeah, you're just the type of nigga that don't really have a good life in the first place. You understand? And that's the part, that's the part that stands out to me.
Right. Real shit. Let's continue.
So while you technically might be spending less money on a date than you would on a prostitute, the value of all the other things you could be surrendering for seeking sex in a relationship is likely collectively greater than the difference in the financial transactions. The upshot is, if you're a man, you will have to pay to access the opportunity for sex one way or another.
Whatever happened to... I talked to a girl.
Right.
I let her know I want to have sex, and then we have sex.
Right.
Where's the payment? Where's the pay? See, you know what the problem is? Men have never been in situations where they actually interacted with a woman who had strong desire to have sex with them, and sex happened.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's the problem. Like, bro, there's times where I'm literally just chilling. Like, I remember I was chilling at an event. I went to the event for free. Was just hanging out. I probably was there for maybe like, I don't know, like 15, 20 minutes, right? The shit was kind of dead. So I said, you know what? I'm about to head about it and go home. I was walking out. A girl walked in. Soon as she was like still by the door. I said, yo, what's up? We started talking for like 5 minutes. We left the spot and we went back to her place and fucked. I was only talking to the girl for 5 minutes. So where did I pay? You understand? And
yo, you paid with your time, bro.
Right.
You have to go out, bro.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they want to rationalize it. Well, you paid for the clothes that you were wearing that day, Lucario. And then that fucking sandwich you ate for lunch that day, you had to pay for that in order to give you energy to go to that event. Like, nigga, stop.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, so you telling me you don't usually buy nice clothes for yourself?
Right, exactly.
You don't usually want to look your best? Like, that's the part that fucks them up because they're exposing the fact that they hate themselves.
Right, exactly. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. And you know what they'll say too? This is what they'll say. They'll say, well, if you don't pay for it, then you're probably fucking a fat girl who's ugly. That's what they'll say. These niggas. Well, let's continue this shit.
And that's just the way it is. However, there is a silver lining here, which is that the price of that access is inversely proportional to the particular woman's interest and attraction. This means that the more she likes you, the greater the discount you will receive. Though,
see, and what he's saying is in false. He said the more she likes you, the greater discount. So this is how it's going to work. If she doesn't like you, really, you're going to have to pay a lot. If she kind of likes you, but is like whatever, you'll get the discount. But if you that nigga, you get it for free. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. See, niggas who see when a chick wants to fuck a guy, all she wants is his dick. That's it. He don't got to do nothing else but give her the D. You understand? Matter of fact, sometimes the chicks will try to do extra shit for that guy so she can get the D. So I don't understand what these motherfuckers is talking about. Man, what? All these men pay? No. All men do not pay. You understand? Niggas is out here getting it for free because the chicks want to fuck. See, you know what's funny? the problem with saying all men pay for pussy, you're basically saying women don't like men sexually. You see how it works? That's crazy. Imagine thinking that the female who was put on this earth for you to get together with to make other humans doesn't like fucking you.
Right.
To the point where you have to pay for it. That's crazy. Like,
and that's a good point. Is, you know, it speaks to my point as well. Like, they don't like themselves, so it's hard for them to think that a woman could like them.
Right, exactly.
I mean, and though I do agree, the more a woman likes you, the less you really got to do. Like, that's exactly. I get that. You know what I'm saying? The more she likes you, the less you got to do. But at the same time, it's like, you know, this is why we talk about the numbers game. This is why we talk about playing the game strategically, so you can find a woman that like you more easily and more effectively.
Right.
Right. Because you really shouldn't be doing too much anyway.
Exactly.
You really shouldn't be doing too much. But see, that's the difference between a guy that knows where to go, knows how to carry himself, knows what to look for with the patterns of different women that he knows how to talk to and things like that, knows how to be intellectually aware and socially intelligent so he can carry a conversation, notice the rhythm of the conversation, where it's going. And so he could be like, yeah, this bitch feeling me.
Right.
All I got to do is pull her back to the crib, or tell her, let's go back to my crib, or tell her, let's go down the street to this hotel. Cause I already realized what it is. But that's the problem. Like, so many of you guys who every time, hey, Lucario, 25 women a day, man, that's so hard. Okay, well, how many women did you talk to this last week?
Right.
Maybe about one. And it's like, okay, cool. You didn't talk to that many women, but see, you lack experience though.
Right.
Like, see, okay. If it's basketball, right? Everybody knows, hey man, I gotta shoot at least 1,000 jump shots a day to get good. Right? If it's video games, well, hey man, I gotta log 1,000 hours of Fortnite to understand how to be a really good Fortnite gamer, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If it's whatever it is, everybody knows that you have to practice and put time in.
Right.
But somehow when it comes to bitches, or when it comes to relationships or interpersonal dynamics with the opposite sex, everybody just expect it to just happen like that. Why is it like that?
Right, exactly. It's every other thing is like, I gotta do some other shit.
Yeah, everything. Yo, Miles, I know you was a photographer. Hey man, what do I need to do to get this photography shit popping off? Well, hey man, you need to, probably take a class on exposure. You need to get a nice camera. You need to, get on YouTube and do a practice and do a lot of shit. All right, I feel you, Miles. Yeah, man, I'm gonna jump right on that. Yo, Miles, how do I get good with these bitches? Well, you got to play the numbers game. You got to go out and meet a lot of women and, start to understand who you are in reference to the type of women that you're trying to find yourself compatible with and attracted to. Nah, nigga, you bullshitting.
Right.
All right. Well, you know what? Just go to Dubai and.
Right. Exactly. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I'm like, shit. All right, so let's continue this shit.
So it will never be entirely free. A woman who is very, very attracted to you will make it cheap and easy to access her time and will clear the way to access the sexual opportunity.
Vagina.
The flip side of this is that the men who pay the most are the ones that women are interested in the least.
All right. See, there we go. The guys who pay the most are the ones that are interested in you the least, Passport Bros. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is what we've been trying to tell y'all. So you guys out there, oh yeah, well, you should just pay and this, blah, 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 blah. Understand these women are not into you. And then what happens is that when women are not into you, guess what type of sex you get? Trash. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to understand that. Let's continue.
Let me say that again. The men who pay the most are the ones that women are interested in the least. And to the extent that men want to be with women who want to be with them, this means that the higher the price, the lower the rational basis for paying it. This is because the more you pay, the less you get what you want. And though this is sad, it kind of makes sense. If a woman isn't authentically interested in a man, if she's not very attracted to him, then she will need to be compensated in other ways in order to stick around. As I've previously explained, women treat men the way men treat jobs. If the compensation at a certain company is not the highest, which all of the things being equal make it an unattractive option for a potential employee, then this company will generally have to provide a number of other perks and privileges to compensate for that lower salary.
See, and this is what we've been saying. We've been telling you guys that, listen, if a woman's not really, really into you, you got to compensate with other things. You got to spend money. You got to spend more time. You got to do all this extra shit. So whenever a woman says, hey, can we talk on here more? You know what that means? You need to spend more time with me because I'm not feeling you.
Right.
Whenever a woman says, oh, I'm not that type of girl, I don't do that, that means that I'm not feeling you. You got to spend more time. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? If a woman is not trying to kiss you on the first date, that means she's not really feeling you. You got to spend more time and energy on her.
Mm-hmm.
So you see what I'm saying? So this is what y'all don't get. Y'all be thinking, oh, well, it's just because she's not a thought, bro. She's she's special. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's why niggas try to build rapport.
Right, exactly.
Oh, because the girl is special and she's not for the streets. So the difficulty that she's showing me is for a reason.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
Exactly.
That's a part of the game that's very hard for me to learn because I'm just like, well, if she ain't feeling the nigga, I'm out.
Right. Exactly. But niggas can't handle that. They gotta do all that other bullshit.
Maybe they offer work from home or unlimited PTO or on-site training or exposure opportunities or health insurance, etc. Whatever it is, they will have to give more to compensate for their lower salary. And all of those perks are actual costs for the potential employer. By the same token, men who are not as attractive to a specific woman end up paying more in terms of indirect costs and intangibles in order to secure the same opportunity. Does that make sense?
No.
This means that as a man, if you want to have more affordable access to women, your primary consideration should be increasing your overall attractiveness.
So basically what he's saying is if you don't want to pay, well, he's not saying, this is not exactly what he's saying. He's saying if you want to pay less, but what I'm saying is if you don't want to pay at all, you need to have some motherfucking game. That's basically what he's saying. See, you know what's interesting about what he's saying too is that people will fight us all day and night talking about, oh, you don't need no game and game don't exist, but niggas is paying out the ass. But see, you're paying because she don't fucking like you. And she don't fucking like you because you ain't got no game. Yo, it's like niggas don't get this shit. Dudes be like, oh, game is dead and game is this and game is that. But these the same niggas that's paying women who don't fucking like them.
Don't like them.
And they be like, well, I don't care if she like me. I'm still getting pussy.
Yeah, as long as I smash.
Right. Exactly. As long as I smash. No, you're not getting pussy like you think you're getting pussy. Because you're getting pussy from a woman who don't like you, which means she ain't putting in no effort. She's not. Listen, you know what's so funny about, like, I saw the Adam 22 video. Well, with his girl and the black guy. I saw the fucking porno.
You saw it?
Yeah, that shit was the boringest shit I've ever seen ever.
Aw.
You know what I'm saying?
Where'd you see it?
It's on Pornhub, I think. Or Pornhub or X videos. One of you can just type in Lena the Plug and then it'll pop up. Right. So, and the thing is, right, is that I'm watching this shit and I'm like, okay, it's it's whatever. But I'm watching the sex and I'm like, it looked, like when you're watching a porno and you have some scenes where it looks like the two of the people in it really are into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you have some pornos where it looks like the sex is as fake as the acting before the sex. Like everything just seems like fucking plastic and contrived. That's how that looked. You understand what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying is a lot of times when dudes be paying for pussy,
Mm-hmm.
You get the fucking boring, contrived, like mechanical sex. You understand? So the dudes, they really don't understand this shit. But let's continue.
Oh, and by the way, he Adam 22 just bought his bitch a Lamborghini. So apparently they're making because I think the video went on their OnlyFans.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, they're making paper off this shit. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Continue.
This is because attractiveness allows men to access the same sexual opportunity at a discount.
Mm-hmm.
This will likely mean investing time and money into cultivating this dimension of your presentation. However, you're going to be paying either way. And if this is true, it makes more sense to pay into self-investment than into any given sexual opportunity. Now, before I go any further, if you're liking what you're hearing, please consider sending this video to someone who might benefit from its message. It's word of mouth referrals like this that really help to make the channel grow.
Basically, he's saying it makes more sense to pay to invest in yourself to pay for the pussy. Doesn't that sound familiar? I mean, we just two niggas on YouTube that don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
We know what the fuck we're talking about. We just,
we need a white guy to say it. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's why I love doing these videos.
Right.
Because it's like niggas don't want to hear us say the same shit. They want to hear somebody else say it. So let's get the other person to say it.
Exactly. Well, let's continue.
You can also hit the super thanks button. It's the 3 little dots in the lower right-hand corner, and tip me in proportion to the value you feel you derive from this episode, because it's those donations that make all of this possible.
Thanks.
I really appreciate your support.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this perspective can be difficult for some men to understand because a lot of men have this belief that all women want relationships. This belief is less true than the complementary belief that all men want sex, which is not entirely true, but is mostly true. It's going to sound strange to some women out there, but a lot of men believe that A, you want a relationship with every man you sleep with, and B, that you only sleep with men with whom you're in a relationship.
Now, the reason why that happens is, and this is so funny. See, the reason why men believe this is because most men are beta males.
Mm-hmm.
And so because most men are beta males, their reality is women say,
tell them that
get to know you. We got to take it slow. I only like to have sex when I'm in a relationship. Right. So the men think that that's what it is.
Right.
Right. And then that also makes men think, well, if I want to get sex quickly, I just got to pay a hoe because these women want relationships. See, you got to understand your reality is going to be shaped based on sort of how you come at these situations, but also the responses you're getting from women.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense that these guys are going to believe that women only want to have sex in a relationship because most of the women they meet don't find those guys sexually attractive enough to fuck them now.
Exactly.
This is what I'm saying.
That's the crazy shit, bro. That's the crazy shit. And I mean, look, don't get it twisted. When we I'll speak for myself. I hear that shit a lot too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. I hear that shit. You're always going to hear it. Everyone's going to hear it. Because you're going to always run into women who aren't attracted to you like that.
Exactly.
Every guy hears that.
So I just want, because I know it's going to be guys that only hear the part that insults them because they want to be offended when they hear us talk.
Right.
So I just want to reiterate that we hear that shit too. It's just that when we hear it, we see through the bullshit.
Right.
And we don't waste our time trying to build any type of rapport or, hey, maybe if I take her on more dates or maybe if I do this or maybe if no, we just be like, oh, word, you want to talk on here more? All right, unmatch.
Exactly right.
We're on the first date. Yeah, next date, I'm going to need you to wear a sexy ass dress because I want you to come back to my crib and smash.
Mm.
Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe not the second date, maybe the third date. Oh, really?
Right.
No problem. But you know what I'm trying to do on the second date. If you change your mind, let me know and we can make it happen. If not, have a great life.
Exactly.
That's the only difference between, because we gonna hear the same bullshit. The difference is what we do with that information.
Exactly. And on top of that, Right. And on top of that, because we understand what to do with that information, we attract more women who are not going to do that because we understand what it is, because we're coming at the situation, letting the chick know this is what we want. Do you see what I'm saying? Yep. So whereas other guys just kind of go with the flow with every woman that they deal with, and then they just get thrown for a loop. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. So that's what it is. Let's continue this shit.
And neither of these things is true. However, these beliefs are a big part of why, A, men you're not sleeping with are trying to get you into a relationship because they think they are giving you what you want in exchange for what they want, i.e. sex. And B, men you do sleep with ghost you after you sleep with them because they think that you'll want to tie them down forever if they ever see you again.
Well, see, the second part is really the guys ghost them because usually those guys, after they have sex, they're going on to another woman they're going to have sex with. And usually those are the most attractive guys, which is why the women are having sex with them in the first place that quickly. You see what I'm saying? So that's usually what happens too.
The belief that men just want sex isn't true because despite the fact that men's standards are generally pretty low, they do still have standards. This means there's going to be a lot of women that they're legitimately not going to be interested in sexually. It's also true that the women that men would be interested in having a relationship with are a subset of the women that men are interested in sleeping with. Similarly, the belief that women just want a relationship isn't true because, in general, women have extremely high standards for their relationships. And this is true, God help me, even if they are not the most attractive women. Like, I've met six...
Stop. I take issue with that. Women's standards are really not that high. Okay. What I mean is this. Women, remember what we talked about the other day about how women, they always talk about the man and they have a laundry list full of shit.
Right.
And we come to the conclusion that women really are only saying those things to filter out the niggas that they don't like. But when a woman actually likes a man, like how many of her standards actually come into play?
Right.
Like her quote unquote standards. How many of those standards actually come into play? See, this is why when like this part of his rhetoric, this is the part where a lot of guys are going to go wrong. Right now, he's talking about what's in the mind of the woman.
Right.
What do we know about the game? The game has nothing to do with women.
Right.
And this is the part that a lot of niggas are going to trip up on because they're going to start to try to analyze women. And that's going to be the part where they once you stop focusing on yourself in the game, you start to lose, period.
Right, exactly.
So all this talk about, well, because women have extremely high standards. No, she don't.
Women don't have standards.
No, they don't.
That's what they don't get. Bro, I swear I said this on TikTok and that shit went viral and motherfuckers was going crazy. It was like, what do you say? Because I said women have no identity. And basically what I was saying is that a woman goes with the flow.
Right.
Based on what benefits her at the time.
Right.
So basically what we're saying here is this. A woman will say she has a certain standard. Will throw all that out the window for this guy. So what the fuck? What was the point of all of them standards then?
Based on how she feels at this fucking moment.
Exactly.
That's why I don't give a woman's standard. You really think I give a fuck about a bitch's standard? When I step into the room, I become the standard.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because the worst thing ever is to hear a chick say all of this shit she want and all the shit she ain't gonna do and blah, blah, blah. And then she does the total opposite of all the shit she said she wasn't gonna do.
Yo, my bad. I ain't had the phone lines on the whole time. Y'all could call in.
Well, it's all good. We still on this video. We about to end this video and then y'all could call in. Right. Well, yeah, let's continue this shit.
Is with higher standards than nines, which just like a local bakery with high prices and mediocre pastries, makes me wonder how they stay in business.
See, and the thing is, he said that 6 have a higher standards than 9s. So it's like a local bakery that stays in business. I don't understand. See, it's the part guys don't understand. See, however the woman thinks is not predicated on how hot you think she is. Niggas think, oh, well, this girl's a 6, and I think this other girl's a 9. So then that 6 should just accept this or think this way. No, you think she's a 6, but she thinks she's a 12. Or you think that girl's a 9, but the 9 thinks she's a 7. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? You feel what I'm saying? So Hastings, call in a few minutes. We're about to end this in a second.
In any case, it's also true that the men that women are interested in having a relationship with are a subset of the men that women are interested in sleeping with. Despite men's beliefs to the contrary, women do not just want a relationship with anyone and everyone. And every woman is not actually trying to lock you into a relationship by default. All things being equal, whether...
I want to stop there real quick because he said all women are not trying to lock into a relationship. I wish guys would understand this.
Right.
There's a lot of dudes be thinking, oh, these chicks want. So then the guys who ain't got no game, they try to morph themselves into what they think the woman wants as far as the relationship is concerned. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to my dude K Zaggin in the chat. Was popping, bro. Is there any standards a woman have? It came from dealing with a man that got standards. Women just have preferences. This is a fact.
Real shit, Zag. They got preferences.
You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me.
Whether a woman desires sex and or a relationship from any given man depends on 2 factors: his value and his attractiveness. Value means things like his net worth, his social status, and his lifestyle. Attractiveness means his physicality, his sexiness, and his swagger.
I mean, well, all of that can be considered attractiveness anyway, because value is attractive. But let's not get too crazy.
We can visualize these in a 2x2 Punnett square like so.
He got a diagram and shit.
As you can see, if you're an attractive, high-value man, women will likely desire...
Wait. So basically he's saying he's using high value in the sense of having a lot of money and your shit together and all that other stuff. But let's just, let's not get too on semantics. But basically saying if you're a good looking, sexually appealing guy who has his shit together. Okay, let's go.
A relationship with you, but if you don't want one, they'd be willing to offer you sex. On the other hand, if you are an attractive, low-value man, they'd be open to a sexual relationship. And if you're an unattractive, high-value man, they will be open to the possibility of a relationship, but sex will likely be an infrequent occurrence. And of course, men who are neither get nada.
So basically what he's saying is, in the shit that we've always been saying, man, it's like the other guys got to come in and say the same shit we say for niggas to even listen. But anyway, so basically what he's saying is, if you're the top guy, women are going to want sex and a relationship with you because you're the top guy, right? Now, if you're the guy who is attractive, sex appeal, physically attractive, but you ain't got no money, you ain't got no shit going for you, they'll fuck you, but they won't necessarily want to be in a relationship with you. Then the opposite, if you have your shit together, but you're not that attractive, they'll be in a relationship with you, but the sex is going to be far and few in between. And if you have none of it, you ain't going to get shit. That's basically what it is.
Makes sense? The point here is that as a man, it is entirely possible to secure sexual opportunities with women without paying all the direct and indirect costs associated with a relationship. However, you still will have to pay something, and you will need to be attractive. All
right, so that's pretty much it. So basically, guys, understand, man, is that you don't have no fucking game, right? You're definitely going to have to pay.
You ain't no player.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to pay if you're a guy who ain't got no fucking game. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is, if you have game, you get it for free. You get it for free 99. Okay, understand that you're getting the shit for free. You feel what I'm saying? So don't sit there thinking that, man, I gotta.
All right. 647-647. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Did you donate?
Hey, what's up, Lucario, Miles? What's up?
What's popping? Who's this?
Yo, this is Stefan, man.
Stefan, did you donate?
Yeah.
Where?
Check it out at the top of the show. It was the top of the show.
Where did you donate, sir?
PayPal.
Okay.
PayPal. Let me see. Hold on. All right, I got him. Appreciate it. All right.
All right.
So what's going on?
Yo,
Wait. Listen. So we gonna need you to speak directly into the phone. No earpods, no speakerphone, no nothing. Speak directly into your handset.
Right.
I'm good now?
Yes, you sound good now. Please move forward. Go ahead.
Perfect. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, y'all remember I called the other day about the bitch thumbs up in the message, right?
Right.
And you told me to charge it to the game.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what we told you to do, sir.
Yeah, yeah, we didn't tell you to charge us to the game.
No, you remember I called again, and we were talking, and you were talking to me about the Family Matters analogy. You remember?
Oh yeah, but that was after the fact. So we telling you to charge to the game because remember she didn't return your text saying when she was free, right?
Right. So I charged it and shit. So
Okay.
I left it alone, and then she hit me up 2 days ago, out the blue, like, "Hey, what you doing next weekend?" She hit me up Saturday, "What you doing next weekend?" So I said, "Oh shit." So I told her, I'm chilling, like, "What's up?" That was Saturday. She still ain't hit me back.
Bro, you know what charge to the game mean?
What you mean?
Do you know what that means?
That's why I asked you, should I just block you?
Bro, for you might need to block it because you don't got no self-control. Because charging it to the game means you ain't fucking with her no more. So even if she hit you up, you didn't need to respond. Why'd you respond?
Why not? I mean, it doesn't even hurt. What I'm really asking, I'm asking.
Bro, why come to us for help when you gonna do what the fuck you want to do anyway?
Like, I'm asking a specific question.
No. I don't give a fuck how specific your question is. When we give you a specific answer, you're not gonna follow it. So why call us anyway? You're the type of nigga that let women lead you, my nigga. So why fuck with us?
What you mean lead?
We told you that you fucked up and to charge her to the game, meaning never speak to her ever again. She contacts you and then you respond. That's you letting her lead you.
All right. So what if she hit me back in 2 days and then comes through and fuck?
Lucario, just let me know when you're ready to hang up on this thing.
Bro, listen. It don't matter. Charge her to the game means she's finished. She's dead to you. You understand what I'm saying? So it don't matter if she texts you or not.
So even if she came through, you're saying I should have charged it to the game. I just want to understand why.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Right? If I go on my phone and I order some food from Uber Eats or DoorDash, right?
Right.
What's going to happen after I order and place the order?
It's supposed to show up.
Right. So now, if I don't go on my phone and I don't place an order, what's going to happen?
Nothing shows up.
Exactly. So you say, well, what if she come through and fuck me? You know why she would come through and fuck you? Is because you contact her. We told you to stop contacting her.
I didn't contact her, though. You're not listening. Are you listening? I didn't contact.
Nigga, you just said you responded when she contacted you.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is if you said to charge it, right? If you said don't respond or whatever, and then I respond, and then she comes through.
Stop. You know what you just said? You said if I say don't contact her and then I respond, why the fuck are you responding?
No, but you're not. I'm asking you, if I responded and then she came through and fucked the shit out of me, I'm trying to understand what would be the point for me to have charges to the game? What was the moral lesson?
The point is because the point is to only deal with women who follow your lead. Does that make sense?
Okay, now I get where you're coming from.
Okay,
I'm asking you because when you tell me to charge it completely, right? It sounds like you're saying that it's impossible for me to fuck this bitch again, and I'm saying
it's
I don't
not about the fucking. That's what we're trying to get you to understand. It's not about the fucking. It's about you only dealing with women who follow your lead.
All right, I got you because I'm wondering if the shit you're saying, if this is about getting what you want out of the situation. You see what I mean?
Okay, what do you want out of the situation, sir?
I just want to be able to just fuck the bitch every now and then.
All right. Exactly. You see, that's the problem with a lot of you motherfuckers who call us or who follow us. You think that we're here to tell you only how to get pussy. That's what you think. You think that when we talk about game, all we're saying is, game equals pussy. And that's all there is in life, my nigga. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Don't call niggas like us, bro.
But caller, this is the thing. You're not getting what you want, though, right?
What you mean I'm not getting what I want?
Bro, how many times have you hit this chick up to tell her to come through and she ain't come through?
Bro, she's a flaky bitch. Like, I'll tell you this. The first time I fucked the bitch, she like had disappeared for like 48 hours when we were setting the date, and then she popped up.
No, caller, stop. Remember the other day you said to her, or you tried to set up a date, and she didn't reply to that. She replied to she said happy birthday or some other shit, right?
Yeah, because she's a flaky bitch. Like, she just did, like when we were setting the
caller. So answer me this. If a chick is flaking, can you fuck her?
If she's flaky?
Yeah, if she's flaking, can you fuck a chick who's flaking?
I did it. That's what I'm telling you. I did it.
No, you didn't. She's not there, bro. What are you talking about? She's not showing up.
Yo, caller. What's your name again? Stefan? Yo, nigga, you good, bro. Even though the bitch is flaky and disrespectful, you still smashing, so you good. We've taught you everything you need to know, my nigga. You good. Do you have any other questions? Because as long as you smashing, that's all that matters. So do you have any other questions, bro?
I have another story. Yeah, a quick one. About another fucking bitch.
This nigga. Go ahead, real quick. Go ahead, bro.
All right. Nah, I had this other bitch that 4 or 5 years ago, or 4 or 5 months ago, she dick teased me and shit, right? And so I charged it. So she hit me up on my birthday, like last week. She hit me up on my birthday, like, oh, happy birthday, what are you doing tonight? Like, we should celebrate or whatever. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I'm not linking this fucking bitch, and I don't know if I'm gonna fuck. So I told her, I got something going on already, maybe another time. So I went and I hung out with another chick, right, that I knew I was gonna fuck. So then yesterday, the bitch hit me up again, and she's like, "Oh, I'm out right now. Like, are you home? I'm gonna come through." So I said, "Bet, I'm gonna be home in like an hour. Just hang out." So an hour goes by, and I get home, and then the bitch is talking about, meet me at the mall and stuff. Can you meet me at the mall? Because my anxiety from driving, I don't want to come all the way to your house. I said, nah, right? So she said, okay, I'll come. So 20 minutes later, she called again, like, can you please just come to the mall? And I ended up just telling her, all right, just go home. Like, if your chest is hurting, just go home. So she hung the phone up in my face, and then sent me this long paragraph about how, I'm heartless, and, I need love in my life because I'm so heartless, and this and that, and she's done trying. So all I'm asking is the bitch trying to troll me or something? Or, you know what I mean? Like, why? Like, what the fuck? Like, like, I'm standing firm on what I'm saying, but the bitch is still playing.
Bro, do you realize that these things happen because you deal with chicks that don't really like you?
Yeah, but like you're saying, but it's not like I'm not like I'm chasing or nothing. Like I'm literally just chilling, and they hit my phone up. You see what I mean?
Right, but why do you think they hit your phone up?
I don't know. You tell me. They're not getting much. I'm not giving them much to feed off of.
Oh no, you're giving them a lot. You're giving them a lot of attention. Do you understand that? You're giving them a whole lot of attention. All right, let me tell you how guys with game deal with women. Guys with game say, hey, I want you to do A. And then the girl says, well, I don't want to do A. And then the guy says, goodbye. And then he never talks to her again. See, what you do is you say, I want to do A. She says, I don't feel like doing A. You say, well, how come you don't want to do A? And then she says, well, I don't want to do A because I don't feel like it today. Maybe I could do A tomorrow. And then you'd be like, all right, I'll hit you up tomorrow. And you hit up tomorrow. You'd be like, hey, you cool to do A? And she's like, I don't know. Can you come over here and do B? And you're like, but I don't feel like doing B. You see what I'm saying? You keep going back and forth and doing all this other shit. And the whole time you're giving her attention. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I hear you.
Right. So
I guess I just got to be cold. I just got to be straight cutthroat with it then.
Bro, you got to learn how to make decisions and stick to it. That's what you need to learn how to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because I'm not going to chase none of these fucking bitches, but it's like I go and I do my thing and then they hit me up. So it's like, you know, why hit me up if you know it's not going to go nowhere?
Well, why hit them up if you know it's not going to go nowhere?
What you mean? I didn't hit that bitch up. The second one, I didn't hit her up. Bro,
the chick first said, I don't feel like coming out there. And then you keep begging her to come see you.
What you mean I was begging her to come? No, I said, she called me and said, oh, I'm going to come to your house because I'm on the road. So I said, come through. I was on my way home. I said, come through. And then she's talking about, oh, can you come to the mall? I said, no. You see what I mean? I'm sitting at my crib. Either you coming to the crib or you not.
Right. So what I'm saying is when she said, can you come to the mall? That should have been the end of the conversation.
Which it was. I said, nah, you come to the crib. And she said, okay.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You said come to the crib after she said, can you come to the mall? When she said, can you come to the mall? That should have been the end of the fucking conversation.
Which it was, Macario.
No, it wasn't. You said, come here, bro. After she said, come to the mall, what did you say?
I said, nah. I told you nah. Like, come to the crib. I told you
exactly. You kept talking. So what I'm saying is stop talking. Does that make, can you not talk to the woman?
I got it.
Bro, why is yo, what is wrong with these niggas, man?
I told y'all better be happy Lucario is fucking with y'all. Cause me, I'm done. Yo, I treat these niggas like how I treat these bitches. Yo, what is wrong with you? And you still on some knucklehead shit? I'm done. I'm good.
Wait, that's true. See, you see, Carla, I'm dealing with you like how you deal with the bitches. That's fucked up. You see, I should just cut it off. You see what I'm saying?
That's what I said. Lucario, just let me know when you ready for me to hang up on this nigga.
We're done. We're done.
Talking with this nigga, bro. I'm finished talking with this nigga.
We're done.
Yeah, appreciate my you know what? Let me just be nice. Let me just be nice. Appreciate. Yeah.
Yo, is that D Money? Because he sounds just like D Money.
Nah. He's D Money clone. He a clone nigga. D Money though. He one of them type of niggas.
D Money. He sound like the same nigga.
Yeah, he do. They got the same accent and shit.
Right.
I don't play with y'all niggas, bro. Once I give you the game,
right,
and you say, yeah, I get it, I understand, and then you come with another story and it's the same shit. Like, bro, I don't got nothing for you.
That's crazy.
Because what it really saying to me is that a nigga need to watch our content a little bit more, so he could fully understand, so he could really get it. Because I mean, yo, Lucario, your patience is. Nice.
Because I'm like, because you know the funny part is there's a lot of niggas just like him, bro, that they just like, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. And it's funny sometimes because it's like it's frustrating because dudes can't see what they're doing.
Right.
to fuck shit up. And this is why you got so many guys out here that always blame women. Because they're like, yo, why these women be doing this, bro? Why they be acting like this? I'm like, nigga, you're the one that's continuing to talk to them. You're the one that's entertaining the shit. You see what I'm saying? Because see, the thing is, you got to teach a woman with your words and your actions. So what happens is when a woman is saying some goofy shit and then you stop responding, right? That shows her, oh shit, like I can't really fuck around with this guy. Like I know I can fuck around with these other ones, but I can't fuck around with him because if I keep fucking around with him, he's gonna bounce.
I can't fuck around with this nigga, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how you want a bitch feeling about you.
Right.
Like I can't fuck around with him.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get down or lay down. Like I gotta get down or leave him the fuck alone. Shit, like this is that black and white shit that we be trying to get niggas to understand. But so many cats is like the previous caller, where they're like, "But I didn't contact her." What you mean you didn't contact her? replying to her text is contacting her.
Right, exactly.
That's correspondence, you dumb motherfucker. Like, what do you need niggas to say? Like, come on, bro. Yo, 347, you on live with Lucario and Miles. Did you donate?
I donated. Yo, I like your style, man, with other youth. I'm to it.
Oh, shit. Now, this is the real D Money. He sound mad you was comparing him to the next nigga.
Real D Money. I'm to it.
That sound like your twin or something, man.
Yeah, niggas got the same fucking accent. Don't front. Brother. All right, boys.
I got a quick question.
No, did you donate, though?
Of course I donate. Check your cash out, man. I always donate.
You always donate.
One of the.
All right, $5 cash app. Appreciate you, bro. All right, D Money, go ahead, bro.
What if when you invite girls to the house, maybe like meet your family member by not on purpose, by accident? Like, what should I do? Like,
what do you mean meet your family member by accident?
Like sometimes like bring a girl over, and then my mom, she get off work at 11. One time I tell a girl to come over, and my mom was going in the house and she saw the girl on accident. I was like, fuck, because I didn't want a girl to meet my mom or see my mom or nothing.
Well, I mean, that's just time management on your end. But, you know, if it just happened like that in a situation, you know, just, you know what I mean? Just doing we just passing through type shit. Don't be having her sit there like you introducing her to your mom and all that other stuff. Like just walk by. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but when they would ask, like, yo, who was that? I'm like, yo, that's my mom. Then they would feel a type of way because I didn't introduce them. Like, what's up with that? Like, what should I do, like, to make that not happen? Like,
nigga, tell them don't worry about that shit, bro.
Wait. How do you know that they feel some type of way? What do you mean?
Like, they're like, oh, why you gonna introduce me? I'm like, what you mean? Like, we're not together. Like,
yeah,
I'm about to introduce you to my mom.
Why you?
What? Why? What?
Okay. All right. Where are you? Where are you and the girl at this point?
Me and her was standing outside.
Standing outside.
Smoking and shit.
She was what?
Yeah.
She was what?
She was smoking.
She was smoking what?
Weed, man. These New York girls love to smoke.
This nigga. You know how these young niggas be.
Wait. You don't smoke. You don't smoke.
Yeah.
So what are you doing fucking with a bitch that smoke?
I mean, I don't care. As long as she's not like doing it in my crib.
That's it right there. I don't care. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. All right. Hold on, D Money. Stay on the line. Don't go nowhere. 510. You're on with Lucario and Miles. Did you donate 510?
Yeah, I believe I donated to the Cash App link at the top of the chat. Is that correct?
Yeah. What's your name on there?
Og Dog with a few G's on there.
Okay. All Dog?
EOGGG.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Listen, let me ask you a question, Dog. Let me ask you a question. So, if you're the type of guy that you don't smoke, do you give dick to a woman that does, or give your time and attention to a woman that does?
Probably not.
And why is that?
We're just probably not compatible.
How old are you, Dog?
30.
30. Okay. And how old are you again, D Money?
22.
22. You see the difference between the 22-year-old nigga and the 30-year-old nigga? The 30-year-old nigga, no, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. The 30-year-old nigga has an idea of who he is. So therefore he gets with women that are compatible to him. Right? So if he doesn't smoke, he don't fuck with women that smoke because he cares about his identity. But what does a 22-year-old nigga do? 22-year-old nigga don't smoke, but he's standing outside his mom's house watching a bitch smoke.
Listen.
Yeah, please go ahead and justify it, D-Money, please.
I mean, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, of course not. Of course. Yo, you already said you don't care. Meaning you don't care about the situation. You don't care about yourself. And you don't care about your identity. I understand. There's nothing for you to try to prove to me. You already said you don't care. It's okay, brother. I'm just showing you the difference between you and another man. That's all I'm doing. Don't try to defend it. You already said you don't care. So you don't have to care. You don't have to. You don't have to care.
So D-Money, if you don't care, why you care about her meeting your mom?
Exactly.
No, we was just standing outside and it was by accident.
Yeah, but why do you care?
I mean, I don't care about that either. It's just like it was an accident, so I don't care about that either. Like,
so what are you talking about, man?
Don't know accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
Woo! D-Money, according to that statement, you have no game. 510 dog. Please don't go nowhere. We got you, bro. But D-Money, do you have any other questions for us?
So since I don't smoke, I shouldn't mess with girls that smoke.
I'm not saying that. But if you coming to spend time with me, that's not what we're going to be doing because I'm the leader of the relationship. So if you come into my house so we can smash, we going to smash. And then I'm going to let you go along your way so you can smoke on your own fucking time.
Okay.
Why would I let you smoke on my time? I don't smoke.
Right. Exactly.
But hey, E-Money, you don't care, so it's okay. It's perfectly fine. Continue running your relationships exactly how you doing it, bro. Because hey, she's just a girl that you fucking, so it don't matter, right?
I mean, I didn't think about it like that.
Of course you didn't think about it like that. You're 22 years old. You don't know what you don't know.
Wow.
Wow. Right. I can't believe these guys telling me I ain't got no game. I'm D-Money, nigga. I got mad game. I got all the bitches.
Wait, so listen. So everything that a girl has supposed to reflect my identity for me to like mess around with it.
Bro.
Yes, because that's the reason. Okay. D-Money, tell me something you don't like.
Something that I don't like.
Yeah. Real quick. Hold that thought. 510, like I said, hold tight. I'm coming to you. 706, I got you. Please keep your phone on mute. We coming to you. Go ahead, D-Money. Tell us something you don't like.
I don't like ratchet girls.
Okay, so you gonna deal with a ratchet girl?
Nope, never.
Why not?
I'm girls that
why not? You say you don't care. Why not?
They cause problems and they could draw attention.
Oh, so a bitch smoking marijuana in front of your mom's house in public, she won't cause no problems or bring attention to your crib, right?
No, she could too, because people's looking. Like people walking by, they looking.
Word.
But D-Money, the point is that we're saying if you don't like something, right, then it doesn't make sense to engage in that situation you don't like. You understand? Now, if you don't really give a fuck about her smoking, then just say, well, listen, I don't mind chicks smoking, and that's just is what it is. This is whatever. But what we're asking you is why? Because in one situation, you're like, well, I feel some type of way about her meeting my mom. And then you say, well, I don't care. And then we say, what's up with the smoking? Well, I don't like you. It's like, what do you care about, bro? Because then if you don't care, why are you bringing any of this up?
Okay.
You understand? So that's what we're asking. Think about why you do shit. That's what we're saying, bro.
Think about why you do shit, bro. Like there has to be a reason. There has to be a purpose behind your actions as a man, bro.
All right.
And get your own fucking place too, man. The fuck are you doing? Get your own fucking place with a balcony. So a bitch got since you let bitches smoke on your time, have a balcony so a bitch could go out, leave an ashtray out there. Be a safe haven for hoes. No. Be a safe haven for hoes so they could do what they need to do on your time. You You know what I'm saying? Be accommodating to all of these bitches' habits. Do that for them. Because D-Money has no identity. D-Money has no program. D-Money lets the bitches do what they want, just as long as they let him fuck. Right, D-Money?
No, fuck no.
Well, that's how you living. That's how you living right now.
Not now. Hell no.
You got a bitch smoking. You got a bitch smoking and running into your mother. But you got all the game in the world, don't you?
I got something. You got something. Yeah, but I didn't know like my identity got to reflect everything.
Nigga, which membership are you on? Which membership are you on?
Masculine identity.
Nigga, don't tell nobody that. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody you on my shit, nigga. Do not tell nobody you on my fucking membership.
Follow it,
no, you're not following it at all. What are you talking about?
I do follow it, man.
Yo,
listen. That was before I got on it. Like the girl was smoking, and my mom met her and shit.
Whatever, nigga.
And my last.
Give us your last question, cause we got other callers, man. Come on, man.
No, the last question is like, so when I'm like interact with a female, if whatever she got going on doesn't match my identity, I should just leave her alone, right?
Yeah. Okay. All right, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for your call, man. Thanks for your donation.
Hey, yo, stop mistaking me for other niggas.
You right. There's only one and only D-Money. You feel me? Facts. All right, bro. Appreciate you, man. You have a good day.
That's funny.
All right. So we got 510. What's going on, bro? Thanks for playing along with the other call. And how old are you again?
30 years old.
30 years old.
Bay Area, California.
All right. Appreciate you, man. So what's on your mind? How can we help you today?
Did you guys get my donation?
Yes. We checked it. We got it.
All right. So first off, man, I want to really thank y'all because I feel like you guys are out here doing God's work, man, because this whole message y'all got going on about self-love and identity, I don't hear that from this part of YouTube. I don't hear that from no other motherfuckers, man. Y'all the only ones that really get down to the psychology where it needs. You guys are hitting the root of the problem.
Right.
You just don't hear that from a lot of people these days. Like I've been listening to Mr. Lucario for years.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was younger, like the last caller, I just didn't understand the message. And I think for me, is because I wasn't old enough and mature to understand the message myself. But now I can finally understand where y'all coming from. And this is the type of shit that'll make somebody go jump off a cliff. You know what I mean?
It's funny.
This identity and self-love, man, this is some real shit that people deal with, you know?
Right.
So my question is, with all this in the context, like my question ain't about dating or nothing. All right. So I feel like this self-love thing, a lot of it has to do with, we got love for our friends and family, but you don't want to put other people first. You don't want to put other people's agenda or whatever they got going on ahead of you that could compromise you and what the fuck you got going on in your program. Right. So this is my situation. I got a family member. It's a sister. She's like, I don't see her all the time or whatever. She got this wedding going on, and it's across the country, like pretty much in the East Coast. And I'm in California, and I told her that because there's a lot of family problems in my family. I don't get along with a lot of my siblings or whatever, but I'm willing to put all that shit aside for her wedding. But there's this one motherfucker that I told her if she invites this one person who is not family, then I cannot attend her wedding because I specifically cut this person out of my life.
Okay.
And I feel like in order for me as a man, for my word to mean something, I really got to stand by this whole cutoff. And I feel like I would be lying to myself if I said, all right, motherfucker, I'm going to cut you off and then go to this wedding where this individual is going to be. So I told my sister, I was like, look, this is your wedding. I have no right to dictate who you're going to invite. But if you want my attendance, the only rule of my attendance is that this motherfucker is not there. If this person is going to be there, I will not attend your wedding. And Yeah, it's unfortunate, but
why is it? No. Why is that unfortunate?
Because it's my sister, and I would like to go to her wedding. You know?
Okay, so yeah, but you have something you have something that means more to you, right?
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so where's the dilemma? I'm not understanding your problem, because you sounded very clear when you explained shit to your sister.
Yeah, I know. I hear you.
So so that's what I'm saying. Where's the real issue?
Mm-hmm. I hear what you're saying, bro.
Okay.
It's just whenever I bring this shit up, she sounds like she's real. She gets real kind of sad about it or whatever. But my thing is like, okay, if my attendance, this is the way I really feel in my heart. I was like, if my attendance really means that much to her, then she would comply with what I'm asking.
Exactly.
I'm not asking for much.
Exactly. That's right.
Now listen, I'm not even going to ask you. If your attendance meant that much to her, instead of trying to guilt trip you, she would just not invite the other motherfucker. Because you know what, bro? I'm not even going to ask you what happened with the other motherfucker and all of this and all of that. If you don't want to be around that nigga or whoever the person is, then that's your right.
Exactly. And you know what the issue is that when it, and I probably got to do a whole show on this, is that in any interaction, I want y'all to pay attention. This is very, very deep. You got to understand this. Within any interaction, somebody has to submit. You understand? So what happens is that in this situation, she would have to submit in order to get you there.
Mm-hmm.
Or the opposite would happen, where she'll just invite the motherfucker and then you would have to submit and just go. But somebody has to submit. And so when you're dealing with this situation, this goes all across the board in all aspects of life. Like when you're like, even for example, if you're having a debate with someone, somebody's going to submit to the other person's point. You understand what I'm saying? If you're in a situation where, let's say, like when you're in a room, you'll notice this. If you're in a room let's say at a party or at an event or something, and there's a group of people interacting, there's always going to be someone or a group of people that's going to submit to this person or these other people's ideas, philosophies, or movements. There's always somebody submitting to something else. You see what I'm saying? So just understand, whatever you're in a situation, you have to say, okay, am I willing to submit to this, or does this situation need to submit to me? You see what I'm saying? And so you got to figure out what that is, but someone's always going to submit, period, in any situation, in any circumstance. So in this situation, you're basically telling her she has to submit to what you're trying to do, or else she can't have you. You see what I'm saying in the situation? So that's what it is.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. I just wanted to get your opinion, man, because I respect your opinion, man. Thank you, bro. I'm gonna leave another donation, man. That really helped me out.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Appreciate the call, brother. All right.
Well, caller. I want you to really assess. In one hand, you have running into the person that you don't desire to run into. And in the other hand, you have attending the wedding. Right? Mm-hmm. You just got to ask yourself, which is more important. But here's the caveat too. Running into that person at the wedding might ruin your sister's fucking wedding, depending on how things go down.
Right.
Because we don't know. Again, I'm not even gonna ask you what happened to you, and please don't say it. But what I'm saying is, you don't know what the behavior of that person might be when they see you.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're worried about how you might feel if you see them. You don't know what they're gonna do if they see you. And then if the wedding goes to shit, then you would have said to yourself, "Man, I shouldn't have came to this motherfucker."
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So let me tell you something. If you're feeling strongly about something, there is a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let some other person's interests fuck with what you know is good for you. You understand? Even if it is your family.
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
All right, man. All right. So, yeah, do your thing. Good luck. And we appreciate you. Thanks for the donation, man. And thanks for the extra donation when you get off the phone. All right, brother?
Appreciate it.
For sure. I got you, bro.
All right, man. Take it easy. All right. So we got 706. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Did you donate?
Yeah, I donated $5 to Mr. Lucario.
All right. What's your name on there?
Game Saves Lives.
Oh, shit.
Wait, what's your regular name? Because I don't see. What's your regular name on there?
Giovanni.
Giovanni.
Yeah.
Okay. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. All right.
Cool.
What's going on?
All right, Gio. Name, age, and city. Right. Age. Hey, we need your age at least.
Yeah, 19.
Oh shit. All right. Yeah. What's the question, man?
All right. I know y'all probably gonna hit the button, but let me go ahead and ask y'all. Do y'all believe in a bitch practicing witchcraft on you?
Oh my.
I'm being serious.
No. Seriously speaking, I don't know if you watched the Game Kings documentary.
Right.
Yeah. Boss Mac talked about it.
Right.
There you go. So there is some truth to that. I'm not saying I'm totally a believer of all that type of shit, but at the same time, I'm not gonna act like shit like that can't influence a nigga's life. Like honestly.
Right. But either way, see, again, like I said, this is what I just said to the other caller. Somebody's gonna have to submit. So even if a chick was practicing witchcraft on you and then felt some type of way or tried to get you to do something and all that other stuff, you still have power and control over your own mind, body, and soul. So you have the power to either say yay or nay.
Mm-hmm.
So, and see, this is what you guys have to understand, right? A lot of what happens with manipulation, like I'll just say this, manipulation can only work if you are not confident in who you are. Because part of manipulation is getting you to doubt yourself. And then within that doubt, getting you to go in the direction of seeking validation.
Woo!
So what happens is let's say a woman tries to manipulate you with some witchcraft or whatever it is like that. The manipulation can only work if you're not grounded in who you are, because then she can get you to do things.
It wasn't manipulation. It wasn't manipulation, though.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's part of the manipulation. If she's doing witchcraft, do you understand? Do you understand that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So that's part of it. Like basically, what I'm saying is this: if someone can get inside of your head and make you believe a certain thing or feel a certain way, then they're able to manipulate to get you to go in a certain direction. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. But if you're grounded in who you are and what you're about and what you believe, then it's hard for a person to do that because they can't penetrate your psyche. They can't get into your mind to get you to see a certain thing a certain way in order to try to influence you to move a certain way, because it's almost like you're stuck in your way already. You're like, listen, I hear all that shit you saying, but that don't mean nothing to me because I'm already on this, going down this direction.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's good. So I was with this one chick, and I was with her for a while, and I don't know, like my family, they was looking at me funny, and they was just asking me like, "Are you good? This and that. Like, go get checked." And they sent me to someone to go get checked, if you know what I mean, like somebody that practices that stuff. And they told me that they was practicing witchcraft on me because I had tried cheating on her, right? I'm not gonna lie, and I couldn't. You get me or no?
Wait, you say you tried to cheat, but you couldn't?
Yeah, like
how could? Wait, give us the story. Tell us this, please. I'm curious. What happened when you couldn't cheat?
My dad told me it was gonna happen the way it happened. Let me tell you real quick. So I knew this one bitch. She was down, I took her on a date, I took her back to the crib, like shit started popping off, right? We started making out, I got her naked, and it was like my dick was getting hard, and right when I was gonna put the condom on, that shit fell off. You get me or no?
So wait, your dick got soft?
I couldn't penetrate her. Like my dick would get soft, bro.
So you're saying, okay, hold on. So you were saying you're trying to fuck another. Hold on. So you're saying you're trying to fuck another girl that's not your girlfriend, and then your dick can get hard.
Yeah,
bro. Yeah. That's not witchcraft. It's called erectile dysfunction, bro.
What'd you say?
I said it's not witchcraft. That's called erectile dysfunction.
Nah. No. I thought the same thing. And then I went with someone that practices that stuff. and they told me they did a work to you. They did a work to you, like, you know, they got you on something, like you ate food from her, this, that, and the third, and that's what got you. And I can help
you. So wait, so when did this happen? When did this happen?
Like this week.
Whoa.
This week. So this week you tried to fuck another girl and you couldn't get it up.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Okay. Now, how long you been with your girl?
2 years.
Okay. So this is the first time you cheated on or tried to cheat on her or whatever, or cheated on her?
Yeah.
So now let me ask you this question, right? How hot was the girl you was trying to fuck?
She was hot. Like, I'm telling you, my mind was there. She was wet and everything. Like, everything was popping the way it was supposed to.
Okay. And were you feeling guilty? Were you feeling guilty on cheating on her?
No.
So let me ask you this: why haven't you cheated on her before in those 2 years?
Have I?
I'm saying, why haven't you?
Yo, 901. Hold on. 901, put your phone on mute. 901, put your phone on mute. All right.
You say, why haven't I cheated on Lucario?
Yeah.
Well, my pops, like, he believes in all that voodoo shit, right? And he told me, try to cheat on her, and if you can't, that's what it is. And I said, what do you mean? No, yeah, Miles, I'm being for real. Like he's a believer in all that, and he practices it.
Oh, so wait, so this time you cheated on her to see if she was doing witchcraft on you?
Well, I wanted to do it too. You get me, but my dad was like, you know, because I'm like, I've been tuning into y'all for like 3-4 years now, and my dad's always like, you always talking about bitches, this, that, and the third, but why aren't you getting them, you know? And then he was like, test it out, like you look a little fucked up, like she might got you. And I've been going to the doctor and shit, and they can't figure out what it is.
Wait, what's wrong with you?
I went to, he told me that's what it is.
Wait, hold up. So what's wrong with you? They say you look fucked up. What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Oh,
like you talking about my family or the doctor?
No, Nia. When your father looks at you and say you look fucked up, like that bitch is doing with witchcraft on you. What does he mean when he say that?
It means like you say one thing, but your actions do another.
Oh, you just a nigga. Like, you just a nigga with no game,
bro. Let's stop the bullshit. This is all that's happening. You guys, hold on. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. Okay, let me ask you this: how many girls have you had sex with in your life?
3.
Okay, so this girl that's your girlfriend, and then 2 other women.
Yeah.
Okay, now with the 2 other women, were you able to have sex with them?
Yeah.
Okay, now this is the first time this new girl you was about to cheat on your girl with, or you did cheat on your girl with. This is the only chick that it got soft with.
Yeah, because this was after I started being with my girl.
Okay, so now, okay, hold on. So what I'm trying to tell you is this, right? Is that you haven't fucked enough women outside of your girl for that to be true.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? Right, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you fucked with one girl and you couldn't get hard. Now, did you try to fuck this girl multiple times?
Yeah, it was that night.
No, I'm not talking about that night. I'm talking about you fucked with her, and then because you said this only happened a week ago, so this is the first time you was trying to fuck this woman, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm telling you is that you just had an episode of erectile dysfunction. That does not mean your woman is doing witchcraft on you.
Well, I had went to a dude that practices that, and he helps people, right? And he told me that's what it was without him knowing that I was with a bitch. You get me or no?
Okay, all right. Wait. No, it's okay. So listen, caller. It sounds like your mind is made up that is witchcraft. So what is actually your question for us?
Like, I'm saying, has that ever happened to y'all? Like,
No. Because we don't cheat on women.
Right.
Don't cheat on women. So no, that type of shit don't happen to us because we don't lie to women.
Any bitch can do witchcraft, can't they?
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's cool. But what's your question for us though, my nigga?
This dude talking about.
I was gonna ask y'all take on it.
Our take is that yes, something like that can influence your life. It can influence your mind, and if you believe in it, it can have an effect on you. But what it really sounds like is that you are a man who is afraid of his woman. You are disingenuous, and it's your own guilt and dishonesty that is affecting your dick. Do you understand?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's basically what it is.
Because all the shit with the witchcraft and all that stuff, all those things, yeah, it can have an influence, but all those things are symbolic are symbolic influences.
Right.
It's symbolic influences that'll affect your mind. Now, you can call it witchcraft, but all it really is the influence from your own guilt because you lying to your bitch. That's all.
Nah, this bitch, she has an altar at her house too.
Okay, sir.
What about the altar?
Sir.
Yo, Mr. Justice.
We can't go any further. We can't go any further with that because, like I said, I don't date women that do that type of shit, and I don't have any reason for any woman to want to do that type of shit with me. So that's as far as I can talk about it. I can't talk about the altar. I can't talk about the bones and the chicken blood and all that other. I can't talk about that. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know enough. I don't know enough to really get into it like that. You understand? All I'm saying is, if you want to rid yourself of this type of shit, first of all, don't fuck with bitches that do that type of shit. I don't know how heavy into your.
Stay away from bitches.
I don't know how heavy into your culture it is. So it might be saturated, like certain Spanish folk or Latino folk or people from the islands. I understand that's a big part of a lot of the culture. I'm Jamaican, so I know a little bit about that. So I get what you're saying, but at the same time, if you gotta be righteous. You understand?
Yeah.
If dark magic can't affect you if all you have within you is light. So
that's
that's on you, bro. It's the guilt that you get from your own bullshit. You shouldn't be lying to your bitch, and you shouldn't be cheating on your bitch. What the fuck are you doing? If your girl don't know that if your girl don't know that you like to fuck with other bitches, you the one that's casting a spell on yourself.
Right.
I'm getting help. Like, I'm reaching out to someone that can help me, but I was just gonna ask y'all take on it because
that's the take, bro. I gave you everything you needed just now. I gave you every single thing you needed just now.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, man. You have a great day. Appreciate it.
He said all his answers in book 2 of the Harry Potter series. Hilarious. He said, just say Voldemort name 3 times and it'll fix the situation.
This nigga, bro. Come on, man. Oh, shit. All right, so we got 901. 901, you on live with Lucario and Miles. Did you donate? 347, we'll get you in a second.
Good afternoon. No, I don't know the Cash App name, and I want to send $20.
Okay, are you looking at us online or on YouTube?
I'm on YouTube right now, but
okay, you have to go to the chat. Go to the chat. The link is right there.
Yes,
click on it, and we'll get right back to you. You can stay on the line if you want to, or you can call back. I'm gonna go to 347 now. 347, you're on live with Lucario and Miles. Did you donate?
I just call. I'm calling again. It's D-Money.
Okay, what's your question, bro?
I'm just saying, the dude that talking about the witchcraft kit, shit, he could be telling the truth because some shit happened to me like that before.
Great. I gave that man everything he needed to hear, bro. We don't need to talk anymore about this.
Yeah, motherfuckers are hilarious.
No, I don't want to hear the story. There's no place. Look, there's no place for all that type of shit in what we talk about, bro. There's really not.
Nah, man, but these girls is crazy. Like, shit really could happen. Really could happen.
These niggas, I swear. You know what the issue is? Yeah. Y'all, what happens is this, right? A lot of times what goes down is something will happen. You don't know, you're confused, and then you need something to explain it. You understand? It's just like the body count shit. Niggas be like, man, these chicks with a high body count can't pair bond. So you need something to make sense of why you keep
Nah, that's way different.
No, it's not way different. No, it's not, because you need. This is what I'm saying. You need a reason as to why you can't keep a woman interested. So the reason is, oh, she was a whore. That's why she can't pair bond. Makes sense.
Hell no.
Yes, that's basically what it is. So same thing with this. That guy that called earlier, his situation was he was in a situation where he felt, or there was something going on in his own head, which caused him to not be able to perform. Because whenever you have erectile dysfunction, it's usually something that either is anxiety provoking because you're thinking too much, you're not relaxed, or it could be something of a more medical issue with your body, right? So what happens is like I said, if he would have said, hey, I've been fucking a bunch of bitches, like, and then when I got with my girl, she was doing some witchcrafty shit, and for some reason, I fucked like 30 women, or I tried to fuck 30 women, and I couldn't get it up. And I went to the doctor, and they said everything was fine. And then we could probably be like, okay, well, maybe there's something else going on. He said he fucked one chick.
Right.
He couldn't get it up.
And he only had 3 partners in his whole life. He don't even know how to use his dick.
I was with a girl a few months ago and couldn't get it up.
That nigga don't know how to use his dick. I don't know why, yo. But you know what? Just for the shit of it, D Money, tell your story. Tell your witchcraft story, please.
Nah, it was this bitch said she had a dream about me crashing. I was like, what? You stupid. I know the drive. So one day I was driving, like, I had a girl in the car before. I was going to a party, I had a girl in the car. I never told her. Me and I was messing around. Never told her. But she told me she had a dream, and she said she don't know who was in the car, but she could tell someone is in the car, and she could see me in an accident. Then 2 weeks forward, I got into an accident, which was weird.
So do you think that's witchcraft?
Nah, it's just that it's like so inconvenient. Like, what the hell? Like, what? Like, that's weird. Like,
all right, D Money. Okay, so you took a coincidence as witchcraft. She had a dream,
right?
Did the girl have an altar at her house?
It's just that she could be doing some funny shit, because that was weird. Like, how the fuck you say?
Oh man, D Money. I thought you had a concrete story about some real voodoo shit, my nigga. You said a girl had a dream, and then coincidentally you had an accident.
She could be doing some weird. She could be doing some weird shit.
All right, D Money. Do you have any other questions before I let you go, bro?
No, it was just that.
Oh, all right. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. All right. 901. Have you donated?
I donated.
Where?
I donated to Mr. Lucario, $20.
Okay, I see. Appreciate it, brother. All right. So what's going on?
Yes, sir.
What's going with this Login?
901. What's your age? Name, age, city? What's up, man?
My age is 24. I'm Victor, and I live in Memphis, Tennessee currently.
Okay, nice.
And my question is, because every week I have been approaching 10 to 15 girls, and is there such thing as being too direct up front?
Nope.
Not really, no. I mean,
Okay.
if you want to talk about if you're being rude or if you're being like, vulgar and all that type of shit, then that's one thing. But there's no such thing as being too direct. No.
Okay, because I'm slowly starting to realize that if I bring up sex too fast, it usually like scares them away. That's what I've been realizing.
No. They just don't find you sexually attractive.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So what? All right. So what's been happening? Tell us what's been happening.
So I only go out on Saturday nights because Monday through Friday I'm extremely busy with work, and every time I go out, I try to at least, because I know it's a numbers game, I talk to multiple females, and basically, if I see one, I'll go to her. I say, "Hey, I thought that you're extremely attractive, and I would like for you to put my number down so we can have a intimate moment."
Okay, and then what happens?
Okay, so some of them be like, "No, take my IG or take my Snapchat," and I tell them no, and I walk away. Then, but a small percentage of them, they actually do take my number down, and by that small percentage, only very few of them do hit me up. And as soon as they hit me up, I quickly set up a time and a place to meet up. And since I don't want them to hang out with me and think it's going to be like some cool shit, I always try to text them what we're actually going to be doing. Like, i.e., like being, I have a stutter, so please bear with me.
No, you're fine. Take your time. Take your time.
Thank you. I always try to put in a text message of us doing more than just hanging out.
Okay, so hold on. So what are you saying isn't working? Because you said you talk to them, some of them take your information, some of them hit you up, and then you're setting something up. So what's happening? What's the issue?
Usually after I say what I want to say to them, like what's actually going to happen, I usually get ghost or I used to get ghost and I don't double text and I delete the number, but only a small, very small few percentage actually do say yes, and I link up with them and shit actually goes down. And I was wondering, and that made me realize that about 60% of all the females are not going to be about that.
So you say you get 40% making it happen?
No, 60%. No. 60% are not going to take my number down. Okay. And 30% are not. 30% are going to ghost me. Only 10% are actually going to like come through.
Okay, what's the problem? Like that's.
And I was wondering. No. And I was wondering, is there any way like I can increase that percentage, or just keep on playing the numbers game?
Well, one thing you definitely got to keep playing numbers game, but that's actually a good fucking percentage. 10% is good. Like that's actually like if you talk to 100 girls and 10 is fucking with you, then what's the issue?
I actually have been keeping count, and I've already talked to a 100 girls more so far this year.
Mm. No, but that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that, see, the thing is, okay, let me ask you this question. So within the past, okay, we in July. So from January to now, since this first half a year, how many women have you slept with?
January to now, only 6, sir.
Only 6? Nigga, that's a lot of women, bro. What do you mean only 6? What are you talking about? Do you know that they say the average guy has only 7 sex partners in his life?
So the way I thought is, because I'm talking to so many females every single week, I thought those were just terrible numbers.
No, you're doing good. You understand what I'm saying? And see, this is the thing that I want guys to understand, right? See, and I'm glad you called in, because this is a very teachable moment, right? Some of y'all are actually making shit happen, but y'all don't actually have an idea of how things realistically occur.
Right. In the game, for real, yeah.
So you're basically averaging like 1 new chick a month.
That's dope.
Which most guys can't ever do. But what I'm saying is, if you wanted more than this, you can get more than this, right? But what I'm saying is, you're actually not doing bad. You just didn't realize that you were doing good. You feel what I'm saying? So the thing is this: what would help you a little bit more though is let me ask you this: when you text these girls, what do you say to them?
Can you please repeat the question, sir?
I said, when you text them, what do you say to them? Because you said they hit you up. What do you text them?
When I text them, I don't bullshit. I go straight into planning the day for us to meet up. I don't
listen. Hey, the man asked you, what do you say to them? Just what do you say to them?
What do you say? The text. What are the words you're saying to them?
Come on, hold on 1 second. I need you guys. No, stop. Caller. I need you guys to understand something. We are your instructors. Right. You don't need to impress us and sell us on what we already taught you.
Right.
You don't need to sit there, yo, man, I don't bullshit. I get straight to the point, man. Blah. No, we already told you to do that.
Right.
So if the man asks you, what do you say to the women? Just tell us what you say so we can actually help you. Do you understand that, caller?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I tell them a time and place on when we can hang out. Like, let's say if I'm free on Tuesday, I'll be like, hey, let's meet up on Tuesday at this spot. I usually take them because I know this great coffee shop down the street from my house. I usually take them to this coffee shop and we grab a coffee, and then afterwards I bring them back to my place.
My bad. My mic is acting crazy right now. But anyway, so you said that you take them to the coffee shop and then you bring them back to your place, right? Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Yes,
So
sir.
so go ahead. What was you gonna say?
But I just don't say that, and I also tell them after the coffee shop, I also want to get to know you in a very sexual way, and usually that's when half of them ghost me, and some of them do pull up.
Okay, so now what the problem is, I'm seeing two different things. So you said when you first meet them, you would say, you say, hey, I want to get intimate with you. Is that what you said to them?
I would go up to her and I would say, hey, I thought you're very attractive and I want to get to know you in a very intimate way. Do you want to take my number down?
Okay. So what I would say is this, is you need to be a little bit more clear when you first meet them.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is everything needs to be more congruent. So what happens is the reason why some of those girls are ghosting you is because they didn't know when you gave them the number that you were just trying to go straight for sex. And then so they may not have looked at you in that way to want to make that happen that quickly, which is why they ghost you. So what happens is that if you were to go to a woman and say, hey, I want to, hey, take my number down. This is what I want to do. I want us to go get coffee. And then, if the vibe is right after coffee, I want to take you back to my place. Right. So now she already knows why she's taking your number, or she can just decline the number there. Do you see what I'm saying? But what's happening is you're getting women and you're saying, hey, let's hang out. And, and even though you're saying intimate can mean we could be at a candlelight dinner. That don't mean necessarily sex. So then what happens is in her mind, she's like, oh, we're just going out to go on a date. And then when you respond to her, you're like, hey, let's have sex. She's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and that's the part I wanted to talk to him about. You told me, hey, and wait, we said we could do something intimate. I wanted to ask you, is that what you really want to say to these chicks? Because it don't sound like. Hello?
That's what I've been saying the past year, sir.
Yeah, but is that what you really want to say to them, though? That's my question.
Yes, because I want to make something happen.
Okay, all right. So here's the real question. In your mind, what do you mean when you say intimate?
Getting sexual, sir.
Okay, all right. So now, do you understand that intimate has other meanings other than sexual? Do you agree?
I just realized that right now. Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right. So that's why you have to be more clear.
This whole time, I thought that word means to females, let's get shit popping. I guess I was wrong.
No, this is the thing. Even if it does, see, right. let me explain something to you guys. Even if it does mean that, because it can also mean something else, right. You don't want her to be able to pull that other meaning out to try to use you for attention. So what we're saying is you can say to the girl, hey, let's get together and get intimate, right? And then she shows up and then she's like, wait a second, what are we doing? And you're like, hey, I told you I want to get intimate. She's like, oh, I thought you meant intimate, meaning that we were going to have like a nice intimate dinner. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you say to a girl, right. So if you say to a girl, hey, listen, I want us to go get a coffee. And after that, I want you to come by to my place and we're going to get sexual. Right. Then there's no misconstruing. Right. Because you're talking about sex. Do you see what I'm saying? So the more clear you can make it, right, the better it is when you're following up and trying to make something happen. So what I'm saying is right now, because intimate could also mean something else, the girl could think it means something else. So when you talk about sex, it sounds like you're being incongruent, which it sounds like you're talking about two different things. So she gave you the number thinking that, oh, we're going to go get dinner, but then you're talking about sex. You see what I'm saying?
I see now, sir. Thank you.
Right. So that's what it is. So yeah, just you guys got to get more clear. Exactly. K Zack said in the chat, it's called plausible deniability. You don't want to ever give a woman room to have plausible deniability.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's why you're clear, so that she can be. So when she's saying yes to it, or when she's giving you the number, or you're giving her your number under her understanding that it's a sexual thing. You see what I'm saying?
Right. And you can still say the intimate thing if that's your style and that's really what you like to say. But I would suggest just adding a little bit more detail. Like you could say, hey, you know, I'd like for us to spend some time together and get really intimate because I want to see how your body responds to mine.
Right, exactly. Right.
Like I love your curves. I love your shape. I would love to hear how it sounds when I'm smacking that ass as I stroke you deep. Like you got to add to it just to let them know for sure the type of time you're on. You understand?
Right. Exactly. Like this is what I mean by intimate.
Because truth be told, a lot of y'all motherfuckers love to say ambiguous shit just so the bitch don't tell you no up front because you're too scared.
Right. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yes, sir.
Real shit.
You know, don't be afraid because if she tells you no up front,
never, sir.
If she tells you no up front, guess what? You've saved time. You understand? That's the beautiful part. Okay. Yes. So, you know, just be clear and at the very least, you know, be a little bit more descriptive and specific and use it as an opportunity to get creative with the message. You know what I'm saying? Like get close to her, whisper in her ear. You know, when you literally say to her, I like the curve of your hips, put your hand at the small of her back and run it down the side of her hip.
Mm-hmm.
She can feel what you're saying. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes. And I'll only say that if she's being transparent, correct?
And transparent and cooperative, meaning that you can tell that she feels the same way you feel. So when you're at this is why I tell guys don't sit across from a woman. So when you're at that coffee shop you love to take them to, make sure you're sitting right next to her, and then you lean in and you say this shit in her ear because you don't want to embarrass the girl, right? But you want to let her know what type of time you're on. So you put your hand on the small of her back, and when you start talking about the curves and how wonderful she's shaped and how you want to spend that intimate time with her. That's where you're going to put your hand at the time that you're saying it. Now, you do that for a couple of reasons. When you put your hand on her and you start talking that shit, if she cozies up to you, then you know for sure you got it. You get what I'm saying? Right. But if you put your hand on her and you start talking that shit, then she pushes your hand away and she's like, oh, I know. I'm not sure. I know. Hey, have a nice day.
Right.
Time to leave. Exactly.
Exactly. All right, caller.
Thank y'all so much.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome. But you're doing good though, bro. See, one part of the game is that a lot of guys are impatient and ungrateful.
Right.
A lot of guys are impatient and ungrateful, and they love to compare the pace of their journey with other motherfuckers.
Exactly. Right.
Don't come over here and just because Lucario done fucked 300 women.
Exactly right.
That means, oh man, I gotta hurry up. I gotta catch up to Lucario. Like, nah.
Exactly right. Right. That's what I'm saying.
Go at your own pace because shit, you never know. Remember, Lucario's 42 years old. Exactly. By the time you get to Lucario, you might have already passed him.
Exactly.
You gotta focus on yourself. You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Take it easy. I hope you learned something, man. Thank you.
All right.
Thank y'all so much. Have a good day.
You too, man. Thank you. All right.
Any other callers?
Now we good. Should I kill him?
Yeah, kill it, because we're gonna do the questions and we're gonna wrap this shit up.
All right, cool.
Already on overtime and shit. This says maybe you can do a live stream Game King show for part 3, stream from America to them. What? Oh, to Dubai. He's talking about.
Nah, we're not doing that. Even Dubai all the way alone.
Exactly. Does it ever evolve past a numbers game? Is it ever a point where you can just know which women will make it easier? Well, even with that, it's still a numbers game because some of the time, what makes you know that it's going to be easier is you have to interact with the woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, see, that's the thing with guys with the whole choosing signal shit. Like when guys are waiting for choosing signals, what you actually do is you miss out on women who would have been into you if you would have approached. Sometimes a woman is not like, well, one, you got to see if you're into her, right? And then you also have to see if she's into you, but that only happens through the actual interaction where y'all are talking and going back and forth. So it's going to be a numbers game regardless. You feel what I'm saying? At all times. It's just that never goes away. You feel what I mean? Now, you can be in a situation where you're more accustomed to figuring out or seeing who's into you faster. You might have more of like you get used to it, and it's easier for you to navigate, but it's still gonna be a numbers game. All right, let me see who else we got here. It says Jason said he wouldn't let his girl do the same, so is he insecure? Who's Jason? I don't know who he's talking about, and what is he talking about? I have no idea.
Is it Jason 22? Is that the guy's name? Jason 22? I don't know.
Not Adam 22. So is he saying Adam 22? I don't know who he's talking about. He gotta, that's says, is it a prove what happened in Dubai is proof that game doesn't work everywhere, especially in the Middle East? This nigga Hastings been asking this damn question for forever. He's basically saying, does game not work in Dubai because of the shit that happened with the chick where she was yelling? No, because that's part of the game, is understanding your fucking surroundings, bro. Like, what are you talking about, man? That's all we're saying. Like, yo, if she understood her surroundings, she would say, you know what? Even though I'm a woman who fucking in America start mouthing off, I can't do that shit here.
Right.
That would be her understanding the game. You know what I'm saying? Says, should I be reading into when my ex hits me up for my birthday? I haven't talked to her for like a year and we have no reason. Well, why do you care? If that's your ex and you're doing your shit and moving on, like, why would you care? Why would you be looking into it? You just be like, all right, cool. It is what it is. If you feel like you're looking into it, then that means you give a fuck and you're still worried about that shit. You see what I'm saying? So you got to figure out why you care. Says, Lakar, how do I become patient like you? I get annoyed really easily when people say stupid shit. I admire your patience. Nah, it's still annoying, but I just go through it and see where we can get. Because remember, we're still broadcasting, so it's like we're still talking to hundreds of other people,
right?
So it's not on a regular day like I'm gonna be going crazy like that. Hold on, let me see. It says, are some of these dating apps set up for you to only have success if you subscribe to their paid format? Not necessarily, but you will have more success if you pay. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're a business. So if you pay, you get more access to certain things. It's just basically what it is. So the thing is, again, remember, you're paying for their service so that you can get to more women. You understand what I'm saying? You're not paying for the women. You're paying for the people who work for the app to be able to bring you easier access to women. Do you see what I'm saying? Because they got to get paid too. They're not doing this shit for free. It's not a fucking charity and shit. They're like, listen, motherfuckers got to eat. So we built this app that a bunch of women are going to be on. So you got to, you know what I'm saying? And then they still have free versions. So it's like, you got the free version, but you're going to have to wait for like 12 hours and you can only probably swipe on 100 women.
Right.
Well, it just is what it is. What is this? What else is this? How to deal with a female manager sending me choosing signals. Oh my God. Is this the same nigga from the other day that we was talking about? She ain't sending you choosing signals, bro. Says, our consultations through Zoom. Well, the consultations I do through Skype. You know what I'm saying? But we might have a Zoom joint soon, but we'll get to that.
You do Skype audio or you do Skype video?
I do Skype audio, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
because because I would imagine he's asking because he wants to see your face when he's talking to you and all that type of shit. That costs more.
Right. So yeah, so it's all audio, but yeah, it's all Skype. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it. That's all the questions, man. That's all the questions.
All right. Well, guys, listen, man. There's not many tickets left to Vegas, so please, go to the site, get your tickets. Let me put the link in the chat real quick for you guys. Yeah, man. And I want to, shout out to all the people that got their tickets. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people that got your tickets, man. We appreciate you, and we appreciate you we appreciate that you trust that we're going to put on a quality event. You understand? So you invested. Shout out to everybody that came to the event in New York, which was also a movie and a great experience. Shout out to everybody who purchased the video that we put up from that event. And this situation is going to be fire, man. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's going to be Vegas.
Right.
There's going to be so much shit going on, man. Labor Day weekend. Just looking forward to, you know, a great event. And guys, get your tickets, man, because I don't know how many tickets are left. I know that 2 days ago, Planner told me 10 tickets are left.
Right.
And not for nothing, I was just texting with 1950, and he was telling me that somebody trying to get a ticket. You understand? So that means we probably looking at less than 9 tickets left.
Exactly.
If they actually got the ticket. So, guys, I've been telling you, I've been trying to get you guys to get it on early as much as I can. It's really up to you at this point, man.
Right.
You at this point.
So go check and see if there's tickets left, and if there's, you know, and if there are, get them shits now. Like y'all should be there right now.
Right now. Yo, a lot of cats be like, "Hey, man, are there gonna be other seminars?" There might be.
Right.
But this is the one we doing right now. You never know. The day after we do this seminar, there might be another fucking COVID or some shit.
Right.
Which they're gonna keep us in the house for 4 months this time.
Right.
And we ain't gonna be able to do another fucking seminar till I don't know how long. You get what I'm saying? So, guys, if you want to come to Vegas, man, go get your tickets, man. Get off the fence.
Right.
You understand? We men, it's black or white. Either you going or you not. You understand? And if you want to be there digitally, there are also live stream tickets that you can get. You understand? And I really don't know if there's any VIP tickets left. You know,
I think the VIP tickets is done right now. I'm looking at it right now. The VIP tickets for the I think the sale ended or it is done.
Yeah, the VIP tickets are done. See what I'm saying? So all the people that's going to be at the cigar joint, the cigar session or whatever, the cigar meet and greet on Friday night, that's already locked in. Then we got we're going to be doing we're going to be going up and down the strip, hollering at broads, getting y'all acclimated to meeting these chicks and learning what to say, things like that. So we're going to do that on Saturday night. And then on Sunday will be the event starting at 12. And then we're going to get the keynote speeches by Afi Kingdom, King Dre, Boss Mac, Top Soil. We're going to have Steve the Dean. We're going to have Mr. 1950 hosted by me and Lucario. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to be crazy. It's going to be fire. You will be able to hold on. Oh, shit, I'm sore. You will be able to purchase this book at the event. You understand? How to have sex with 2 women a day. And it's going to be a limited supply, of course. And then you will be able to purchase the masculine identity soap as well. And it will also be in limited supply. Because understand, we don't live in Vegas. So, you know, there's only so much you could bring with you on a flight or get shipped.
I forgot about that because I'm like, shit, we can't even.
You can't bring too much shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
Oh, God. Yeah, it's gonna be limited, niggas.
So yeah, it's gonna be limited. Everything's gonna be limited. So, and bring your money. Bring your fucking money because we're gonna have Sharpies. Lucario gonna be signing copies.
Signing joints.
So it's gonna be more. It's gonna be more at the event. It will be more, and I'll sign the box of soap. So it will be more at the event. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna have VIP wristbands for the people who get the top choice liquor. Because after the keynote speeches, we got a whole hour. We got basically like a lunch, right? So we're gonna have food. We're gonna have drink, and we're gonna be able to walk around, network, meet each other, all that cool shit, right?
Right.
And then we're gonna have like a 3-hour Q&A. So again, understand that's gonna be like the crown jewel of everything. Because imagine Boss Mac, Top Soil, 1950, Steve the Dean, Afi Kingdom, and King Dre available to you to answer your questions in person, live,
right,
in the same fucking building. Oh man, it's gonna be ridiculous, man. So make sure you guys are there, man. Again, dress code is business casual. Make sure you come looking good, smelling good, feeling good. It's going to be a crazy experience, man. It's going to be a wonderful experience. And I want to see all of you guys there. I want to shake your hands. And ladies are invited too. Don't get it twisted. You know, Zora Mina, or Renee, you know, Trina Hearn, and all these other chicks that be on there from time to time. Y'all invited too. Get your tickets.
Exactly.
You know, bring your nigga.
Yeah, and if you're single, you could probably meet your new man there. You know what I'm saying? So
facts.
That can happen.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? You know, just let me know. Just let me know what hotel you in. Matter of fact, bring the extra room key.
So let me know what hotel you in. So I come through.
Look, bring the extra room key and just drop it. Matter of fact, we're gonna have a bowl. Right? All y'all single ladies, bring your extra room key, just drop it in a bowl. We're gonna shake up the bowl and offer it to each one of the Game Kings.
Right.
And then we'll meet you at the hotel.
That'll be hilarious.
We will meet you at the hotel and service you as a man should.
Right.
And then that'll be a part. That's gonna be a whole nother VIP ticket, but we'll talk about that later. Hey, you know, the VIP tickets is gonna look like this.
Exactly right.
You understand? These gonna be how the VIP tickets look.
That's funny.
Oh man, that's crazy. But anyway, guys, appreciate y'all for checking out the show, man. Like I said, get your tickets, man. Vegas is gonna be a movie. And what else? We got anything coming up? You got any lives coming up?
Tomorrow, me and Steve. Tomorrow at noon. Make sure you check us out. Yeah, man, and you know, some more during the week and all that other stuff. You guys will see and stay tuned. You feel me?
All right. Yeah, man. We appreciate y'all. Have a good day.
Peace. Later. We gone.
We're here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle. Struggle creates strength. And strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
you put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
If you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Ram. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass at times.
You know, as a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose.
even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part.
Yeah.